here every time you played a game, and you said this early in the season. Every time you played, you lost somebody. It was going so well, everybody was coming back. Now no Scott Hartnell. First of all, what will losing him do to the team and the way it's been playing here recently?
Well, you lose a player like that, you lose his voice, you lose his, obviously his game out on the ice, his size, his physicality, motion, intensity, all of those things. But you're also missing something in the room. And this is just where other players have to step up and fill that void.
Kirby Reichel, you have on that line tonight to take his place. I know he was just sent back down to the American Hockey League, but go back to the 4 games that he played for you last week. What do you see in his game? What do you like his game? What is his potential?
Well, he's a young player. He can skate. He's got size and he's got skill. And right now he's just missing some experience. And whether it's the American League level or it's here in the NHL, he did a good job for us. But when we got Dubinsky back and we moved Boone to the wing, the one thing we don't want our young players sitting up in the press box watching games or getting limited minutes. And that was the reason why he was reassigned back to Springfield, so he can play big minutes. And you want your young players to grow. And now because of the injury, there's an opening, and he did a good job up here. So we bring him back up, and now we're expecting him to do the same thing.
Speaking of Brandon Dubinsky, in the first 2 games that he has played, how close is he to being the Brandon Dubinsky that you know so well from last year? Or is he still trying to get that timing back?
It's going to take some time for the timing. And, again, you can do whatever – for rehab and off ice, on ice, and battles and skating, but nothing will compare to the speed and the intensity of games. I think Boone is just starting to hit his stride somewhat, and it's taken him a little bit of time. So it's going to take time for the players, and we knew that coming back. Tootin has only missed a couple weeks, but it might take 1 or 2 games for him, again, to get back up to speed with the speed of the game and the timing.
I know you don't feel bad for the Pittsburgh Penguins with their injury situation and not having Sidney Crosby in this game here tonight, but when you look at the Penguins, are they different, or how much different are they from the team you played in the playoffs last year under a new coach and maybe a slightly different system?
It's slightly different, but and they've changed some personnel. Obviously, Neil's not there, and they brought in a couple guys from Nashville. I think their third, fourth lines in their if you want to call them role players, they're playing big and physical and fast. So they still pose the same problems. You give them too much time, too much space. A guy like Malkin, one of the best in the world, he's going to make you pay. They got defensemen on the back end, Martin, Letang, guys that like to jump up and join the rush, and they got good offensive instincts. So it still poses the same dangers and same problems.
We spent the last couple of games here talking about guys coming back to this building. Derek McKenzie for Florida, R.J. Umberger for Philadelphia. Blake Comeau is playing very well for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Do you imagine that he'll have his personal game amped up for this one tonight?
I think he will. Again, it becomes important. He did some good things for us last year. He was a big part of this team, and the reason why we got into the playoffs and played Pittsburgh tough. And it's going to be important for him. And again, I said it before. Whenever these players come back, it's important for them. It becomes important for the team.